Greetings. I hope you are having a great day nowadays. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of completing the liver cleanse. The mind over matter. The matter is in the mind. Your body is in the mind. The clearer your mind, the clearer your body. The clearer your body, the clearer your mind. It is a two-way street. To raise your frequency, you need to clean out the blockages and congestions and allow the flows in all four movable frequency bodies so that those frequencies get effortlessly harmonized with your source fractal. This is where the liver cleanse comes in. The liver cleanse will give you a higher frequency unlock and many benefits. The benefits include health, a clear mind and emotion. Some source players resist starting or continue doing the liver cleanse for different reasons. If the source self says it is beneficial, why do you hesitate to do it? Does the process feel too difficult for you? You tried it a few times, but was it too uncomfortable for you? The liver is an organ. Your organ's harmonious frequencies can compose your body's harmonious frequency. Eating animals, drinking alcohol and doing drugs, and all kinds of anger such as repressed or hidden anger, resentment, rage, irritation, hate, and negative thoughts damage your liver and form stones in your liver and gallbladder. You are programmed to think that being negative, angry, or upset was normal. You cannot blame anyone else because you adopted those thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Your source self doesn't have the anger, repressed anger, or resentment issues. Your source self is free of negativities, anger, or other low-frequency emotions. Try not to watch too chaotic, violent, dark, or depressive movies. You were depressed and suddenly you were watching a depressed movie or around depressed people. It could be a test also. Ultimately, your happiness, joy, peace, and contentment do not come from outside of you. It will be within and then without, in that order and simultaneously. In the book The Amazing Liver and Gallbladder Flush, Moritz wrote, "Our emotional health is intimately linked to our physical health. Cleansing the liver and keeping it clean helps maintain emotional balance. When you remove your gallstones, you also root out any deep-seated anger and resentment that may have been stored there for a long time. The body holds on to various emotions in different body parts. The relief that comes with letting go of past, unresolved issues may create a new sense of being alive." The liver and gallstones are the low-frequency codes crystallized in your body. They are the low-frequency thoughts and memories. You must remove them before reaching the higher frequency. Otherwise, those stones could tether you to the lower frequencies. You are not a coder before you are outside of the box, and you are not a proficient coder before you are. So to reach the highest frequency, or to reach the high enough frequency, it is beneficial for you to complete the liver cleanse. Other than the instructions in the book, The Amazing Liver and Gallbladder Flush by Andreas Moritz, I found some health information beneficial and others unbeneficial. You will know whether any information or messages are for you through your strong source self connection. You take what's beneficial for you and discard the rest. I want to quote what he wrote about protein here. "The body's protein requirements are actually quite small, and certainly not as high as you have been led to believe by the food and medical industries. First, about 95% of the body's protein is recycled. Second, the liver synthesizes new proteins from amino acids that are not necessarily derived from the food you eat. In fact, each cell in your body makes proteins. The nucleus of every cell is constantly engaged in protein production. Brain cells produce proteins known as neuropeptides in response to every thought or feeling you have. Neuropeptides, also known as neurotransmitters, are the molecular language that allows mind, body, and emotion to communicate. The body makes thousands of different enzymes, all which consist of proteins. Not eating protein foods does not diminish the body's ability to make proteins. On the contrary, overeating proteins can severely congest the blood and lymph and can suffocate cells, thereby diminishing their ability to manufacture proteins. In fact, most protein deficiencies result from eating too much protein. All proteins are made of various chains of amino acids, and amino acids consist of nitrogen, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen molecules. These molecules are ingested by the body during inhalation of air. The air is saturated with these four molecules. When we inhale air, you are using not only the oxygen molecules but all the other molecules as well. Since all of these enter the blood right away, they are readily available to all cells in the body. This is the only truly efficient way for the brain cells and all the other cells in the body to be self-sufficient with respect to their protein requirements. The body does not depend on food proteins to produce the proteins it requires to be healthy. In addition, consider how plants such as avocados, beans, nuts, and seeds make their proteins. These plants take the nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen molecules from the air. With the help of the sun and water, and a few minerals from the soil, they make solid carbohydrate and proteins. Is our body any less capable of doing the same? Right from a baby's first breath, the body produces amino acids and proteins from the nitrogen, carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen molecules contained in the air. Well, we don't want to be breatharians, but he has points here. It is all an illusion anyway, and deep breathing is so important for every source player's health and frequency. Try not to wear tight clothes on the chest and abdomen while breathing deeply. Your diaphragm should expand, so clothes that are too tight are unbeneficial. Deep breathing relaxes you, and it clears your mind from clouds of emotions. In his other book, Timeless Secrets of Health and Rejuvenation, about vitamin B12, he wrote, apart from producing vitamins K, B1, and B2, as well as energy-providing short-chain fatty acids, the billions of beneficial bacteria residing in our intestines and mouths produce more than enough B12. The amount of vitamin B12 a healthy person will require throughout his lifetime is about the size of a half of a pinky nail. In addition, the liver can store B12 for many years and knows how to recycle this vitamin. If the body for any reason required more of this vitamin, it would instinctively desire foods versus craving them that would meet the increased demand. However, if the liver and intestines are congested, a B12 deficiency may eventually develop. If you are taking any supplements, ask your soul self if they are beneficial for you. your liver has to work to process those vitamins. Make a strong source self connection to know what the best choices are for you. I will share my experience with the liver cleanse here. Moritz wrote that to remove all the stones, it may require at least 8 to 12 flushes, which can be performed at 3-week or monthly intervals. I saw the major stones in the 10th to 15th flush. I didn't count after the 24th cleanse. For the first 2 years, I did it every month or every 2 months. And it took me 5 years to complete the cleanse. That's right. This is not to overwhelm you. You may need to do it for a shorter time. Every source player is different. The reason why you may feel that you are unsuccessful in the liver cleanse is that you need to do more. You have to keep doing it until all the stones get out. It is a process and journey. You will enjoy the journey. Everything is step by step, gradual process before you can have faster changes and manifestations. So be patient in this game. You will know when the cleanse is completed. If it still needs to be completed, Source will guide you in doing more. It was amazing to let the stones out of my body every month. The whole process is manageable to Source players. When every flush ends, you will experience the lifts from the lower frequencies to the higher frequencies. Do the cleanse on the new moon day to accelerate cleansing, and the maintenance cleanse is recommended twice a year by the time of seasonal changes, 10 days before or after to boost your immune system. The benefits of liver cleanse is higher frequency, health, and also by completing the liver cleanse, your clarity of mind will significantly improve. So if any Source players consider the liver cleanse, go for it, try it, and always enjoy the process and your journey. If you have benefited from this video, it is beneficial for you to unlock your flows and do the energy exchange via PayPal or Patreon. You will get what you put into it. Energetically speaking, PayPal or Patreon contributions are the same. Thank you very much. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you. Have a peaceful now day. Be happy, joyful, and content now. Grow and glow abundantly. Healthy flows now day to you.